Hi everyone, my name is Tara. Welcome to a nice little yoga flow today. We are going to start in a nice comfortable seated position. It will be slow and breath focused today. So finding your preferred seat, closing the eyes and just knowing that you can change any posture at any time to suit your needs today. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Just starting to tap into the breath. Inhale. Exhale, lowering chin to chest. Slow, controlled head roll over to the left ear to left shoulder. Keeping the breath nice and steady as you just roll around. When chin next meets chest, taking the right ear to the right shoulder and rolling all the way around. Starting to tap into the body, seeing how you feel today. Drawing your awareness into the present moment. When chin next meets chest, coming back up to center. And slowly bringing hands to heart and setting a small intention if you wish. Slowly opening the eyes, feeling a little bit more grounded than before. Coming to the front of your mat, starting in mountain pose, feet hip distance apart, shoulders rolled down. Palms facing forwards. Nice inhale here and exhale. Sun salutations. Inhale, arms come up to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping the left foot all the way back, lowering the back knee, opening the chest. Exhale, stepping back to down dog. Hips go nicely to the sky. Holding the breath, lowering the knees, the chest comes between hands, chin comes down to the mat, or option to go straight down. Inhaling up to cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward between the hands, lowering the back knee, opening the chest. Exhale, stepping forwards to forward fold. Inhale, arms come up to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping the right foot all the way back, lowering the back knee, opening the chest. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back to down dog. Holding the breath, knees, chest, chin, or lowering all the way down to the ground. Inhale, up to cobra. Hips come nicely grounded, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward between the hands, lowering the back knee, opening the chest. Exhale, stepping forwards to forward fold. Inhale, hands come all the way up to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, taking a big step back with your right foot, placing it down so it's in line with the short side, coming up into your warrior two. Hips to the long side of the mat, shoulders away from ears, arms come out, and taking your gaze to your left middle finger, holding here for 2 breaths. Lowering the left elbow to the left knee, bringing the right hand up and over, extended side angle. Seeing if you can look up at the sky, getting a nice line from your fingers to your toes. Inhale back up to center, bringing the toes in, heels out, hands come up to sky. Exhale, folding forwards. Holding your wide-legged forward fold for 2 breaths. Weight slightly in the toes. Inhale, hands to sky. Taking that right foot, facing it to the short side of your mat. Bending a 90-degree bend in that right knee, settling into your warrior 2 right side. Shoulders away from ears. Holding here for 2 breaths. Exhale, right elbow to knee, bring that left hand up and over, extended side angle. Rotating that left shoulder back, reaching. Inhale, coming back up to center, pivoting all the way around, stepping to the front of your mat, mountain pose. Taking a breath here. You can stay where you are. I'll just move so you can see me, shifting the weight into your left leg, coming for tree. Either having your foot on your ankle, your calf, or your thigh, just keeping it away from your knee area, making sure your hips are nice and level. Hands come to heart center. Holding here for 2 breaths. Exhale, releasing the right foot down, shifting the weight across and coming either with your left foot on your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. Making sure you're nice and stable, finding your gaze in one place, holding for 2 breaths. Exhale, releasing down. Mountain pose at the front of your mat. Taking a breath. Inhale, arms come up to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping back to down dog. Holding here for 2 breaths, pedaling out the knees, lengthening that spine. Exhale, lower the knees down, tabletop position. Inhale for cow, lowering the belly down. Exhale, curling up for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice neutral spine. Taking the knees a little wider, sending the hips back, coming into child's pose, resting the forehead, resting the breath. Walking hands back to heels, Closing the knees and just placing the hands in the top crease. Nice tall spine here. Closing the eyes, creating a little bit of space in diamond pose. 2 breaths here. Opening the eyes, bringing the feet round. Rolling onto your back, hands by your sides, feet hip distance apart. On the inhale, curling the spine up to bridge. Exhale, lowering the hips down. Inhale up to bridge. Exhale, lower. Inhale up to bridge, holding at the top for 2 breaths. Exhale, lowering down, bringing knees into chest, nice squeeze. Extending the legs out, rolling onto your front. Hands underneath shoulders, forehead lightly on the ground. Inhale up to cobra. Shoulders away from ears, elbows close to the body. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, coming up to cobra. Holding for a breath. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Rolling onto your back, bringing knees into chest for a nice hug. Bringing both knees up to a 90-degree angle, arms come out to the side. On your next exhale, taking both knees across to the left. Maybe taking your gaze to the right, closing the eyes, settling here. Just starting to soften and relax. Inhaling, knees back to center. Exhale, lowering the knees over to the right. Taking the gaze to the left and just relaxing into the twist. Inhale, both knees into chest. One final squeeze. And then exhale, taking the feet out wide, letting the feet fall to the sides. Hands come out from the body, palms facing up, taking our final pose of Shavasana. Releasing any control of the breath and just finding comfortable stillness. Allowing the body to shift energetically as you take this time to clear your thoughts. Find the present moment. Finding your breath. And letting its natural rhythm take you a little deeper in your relaxation today. Letting the whole entire body get heavy. letting the hips open, letting the shoulders soften. Bringing some movement back into the body. Maybe gently taking your head from side to side. Taking a nice inhale. Releasing, exhale. Taking a stretch of your body's choosing, maybe knees to chest, maybe lengthening out all the way. And when you feel ready, guiding yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And finding a nice tall spine, taking a deep full body inhale. Releasing hands to heart, bowing the head on the exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We shall see you again soon.